Hamza is brainwashing you. Or to put it bluntly, you are brainwashing yourself by listening to Hamza and following every single advice he tells you to. There's a whole self improvement niche out there today where everybody advocates for you to do every single good habit in the world, right? Be it meditation, nofap, journaling, whatever it may be. And we listen to all of this. We follow all of this. Why? Because we ourselves are at rock bottom. We want to improve, we want to become the true masculine version of ourselves that we want to be. And that's why we take these men as role models. But what we fail to realize is that these good habits are not the thing that will turn us into the men we want to be. It's not the habits that have made Hamza the man that he is today. It's not the habits that transform a man from a feminine version to a masculine version, or from poor to rich. It's the purpose. The habits just go along with it. They're just an important thing that we should follow. But they're not there. They're not a set rule. It's the purpose that you need to follow. There's something that Andrew Tate also advocates, right? When you ask him, does he meditate, does he read, does he journal, or does he take cold showers? He bluntly says no. Obviously, we don't want to be exactly like Andrew Tate. I'm not telling you to follow Andrew Tate. I'm just giving you an example. See, he's also a rich man. He's also in a good physique. He's also a good fighter. And he doesn't do these habits. That means they're not essential to do. This is a quote that I recently learned. Every great man is disciplined, but not every disciplined man is great. It's not the discipline that makes a man great. It's finding their purpose and working on their mission, working on their purpose. What self-improvement is forcing you to do is just nourish your ego. It's just do all these good habits and make you feel better about yourself. How many times have you just woken up that day? Yeah, I'm on my 90th day of nofap. Yeah, I'm gonna levitate soon. I'm gonna be the richest man alive. Why? Because I'm on nofap, man. I'm on nofap. I'm better than everybody out there because I'm on nofap. Yeah, well, nofap alone does nothing for you. Obviously, it's a great thing to do. You should all follow it. Even I'm on nofap. However, it's not the be all and end all. Don't limit yourself to these boundaries and these constraints that the self-improvement industry is trapped upon you. You don't need to be on nofap. You don't need to be on meditation to be successful. Obviously, they're great things to be on, but don't make them your primary focus. They should just come along with the journey. I think before we go on to the self-improvement industry, firstly we should just sit down and understand our purpose. Because I myself, I have suffered, man. I spent the past 6-7 months just on self-improvement, mindlessly, blindly, just following everything Hamza, Dre Drexler, whatever they tell me to do. Yeah, he tells me this new thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna take cold showers on tomorrow. This is gonna fuck up my life. I'm gonna become the greatest man alive. But I had no purpose. I was just doing all these good habits, making good improvement in my life for sure, yeah. But would it have been greater and more valuable if I would have found the purpose and worked upon it? 100 times. 100 times. And recently I've understood what my true purpose is, which I will elaborate on in my next video, and I'll also tell how to actually get a purpose. And what I understand of a purpose is that without the purpose that is bestowed upon you by your God, all these habits will lead to nothing. They're just nourishing your soul and masturbating your ego. So don't masturbate by self-improving. First, understand yourself, understand your mind. Once you have the full mental fortitude and have a mission at your hand, only then engage in these self-improvement activities. It's obviously great to go along with your life and something you should 100% follow. But get your priorities straight, man. I think the priorities are what we need to elaborate on and what we need to focus on. I think that's what I've learned recently. I'm not telling you to blindly follow me as well, because you know what works best for you, my brother. I can just give you what's worked for me. So hear this, hear every man on the planet, because you have something to learn from every single person. Hear everything, but at the end of the day, make your logical, wise decision which you feel will work for you the best. I think that's all I want to say for today. Thank you.